Hi everybody, and welcome to the official Web Designer 18 YouTube channel update video. That's right. I figured since I got some free time on my hands now that my tablet died on me, may you rest in peace, old friend. But since that's my problem and not yours, I figured now would be a good enough time to do an update video to explain some of the stuff that's coming down the pipeline and starting next year, by the way, not anymore this year. So, first off, let's get on with the stuff that's done and over with. Andrew Unwraps is finished. Back to me, it's only 3 videos. I don't get enough stuff to warrant doing it half a dozen times. It's not worth my time and effort. So, I'm done doing it. Sorry for those of you that enjoyed it, but it doesn't pay anymore to do it. It really doesn't. So, I won't do it. Maybe I'll come back to it down the road, but as far as now, it's done. I have no need for it, no use for it. So it's done. Andrew Rants is another video I want to talk about with this update. Now, it's not going anywhere, but I'm going to start doing a little more conservating with my ranting. Now, what this is basically mean is that I'm going to be controlling my anger a little more. Mostly because the last 2 videos that I put up, or at least 2 of the last few that I put up, the Space Jam sequel and well, actually 3 of them, I should say. I can throw the live-action Disney one there, too, so technically 3. So the 2 live-action topic ones and the Dragon Ball minus Broly movie bullshit, that one right there is basically the 90% of the bulk of this entire part here. But basically, anyone that was following the podcast or following the video knows that I got into a huge nerd fight with one of the people that claimed that I was ignorant towards Dragon Ball because I did not believe that anything and everything that comes out of the great mind of Akira Toriyama is canon. Whereas I proved via literal definition of canon, by the way, that both the other person and I were correct in our own beliefs. They were mostly mad because I refused to take their side, and I won't. So, being called ignorant by them and spreading lies and more ignorance upon you, my viewers and fans, really, that hit me where it hurts. I'm not going to lie. I was not a fan of being told that I'm ignorant. I was sure as hell not a fan of being told that I'm insensitive towards people, and spreading lies and other stuff throughout the net really hurt. So I'm mostly just going to be taking a step back and going through figuring out what works and what doesn't for the videos and just picking my fights a little better. Yes, there are still things that piss me off. There will always be stuff that pisses me off. Same with everyone. Everyone has something that annoys them. Everyone has something that pisses them off. I am no exception. Neither are you, neither is your neighbor or anyone else. Your classmates, no one is an exception. Everybody has something that upsets them. So I'm just going to be picking my fights a little better from now on to make everyone happy. Mostly so that I stop getting the pissed off comments telling me to go to hell and the ones basically telling me that I'm ignorant. Hate being called ignorant. I already live out in the suburbs. I already have people thinking that I'm part of a massive group of, oh, look, he can bench press a bus. Oh, he must not have brain power. I'm sick and tired of that. So that's my beef with that. On to other stuff. So, Andrew Reviews is staying, but it's going to be changing. And it's mostly going to be changing in a good way. So, before I would just talk about anything and everything that piqued my interest. Now I'm going to be focusing it more on TV shows, movies, toys, things like that. And I'll explain why in a moment, why I'm changing up that thing. Theory videos are also going to be staying, as well as the podcast. I love doing theory videos. I love doing the podcast. I'm having a blast doing the podcast. The theory videos are a lot of fun. I'm just going to be doing a little more scripting of my stuff. as someone suggested, that's something I should look into doing, actually writing scripts. Yeah. Here's a little behind the scenes secret for you. The only thing I ever read off of are the topic lists and the subjects for the podcast. Everything else is right off the top of my head. I'm not joking. Or I'll pull up a Wikipedia article or pull up like something online as I'm recording it. Otherwise, everything is off the top of my head. So that's, first off, tell you about my level of intelligence. But otherwise, I have not scripted anything on this channel. Never. So there is that. That's pretty cool. One of the main reasons why I want to try going into starting to script stuff is because I want to start up a new video series. And I actually searched around for this. And somebody please tell me in the comments if there is a video titled this, and I can change the title then before I actually work on the logo. And if anybody out there tries to take my idea, I will be pissed. I am planning an anime-only review. And this is going to entice both anime and manga. And what this is going to be called is the Anime GBU. Basically, what it's going to entail is I'm going to talk about a certain anime series. I'll use this one as an example. It's going to be one of them on there, definitely, but I'm just going to use it as an example. Gridman, the new SSSS Gridman series that's been out by Studio Trigger that I'm watching every week religiously. That's going to be one that I'll talk about. What I'll basically do is I'll give you a small plot synopsis, basically give you like the basic gist of it, the basics that you need to know, and then tell you what's good, what's bad, and what's ugly about it, hence the GBU. It's pretty cool. So basically what that's going to entail is it's going to become a new video here on my channel. It's going to be a new video series. That I'm hoping to do weekly. Notice how I use the air quotes. Because there's always the possibility that time and something else is going to come to screw me to the wall, and I won't be able to do it. And I do apologize for constantly having to push up my glasses. They are extremely loose, and I cannot tighten them anymore without breaking them. I've tried. So there is that. Another video that is coming out will be Andrew Discusses. And what this is going to entail is going to be something like Andrew Rants, which is why I said that it's sort of on the block. Plus, I'm trying to adhere myself to my promise that I made to myself that if my videos ever got to the point where they were too massive or they started causing issues, that I would step down from them. Then I would stop them. So there is that. But I don't see that happening yet, so it's fine. But what Andrew Discusses, it's going to be a new video series, and what it's going to entail is simply, it's like Andrew Rants, only without me yelling. I think Andrew Rants and the podcast merged. I'll discuss one topic, and then I'll open it up to you, my viewers, and my fans in the comment section to chime in with your 2 cents. So we can get a little discussion going on amongst all of us. Since YouTube is supposed to be a place where people are supposed to be able to interact, I'd like to try to do that. So what I'll do is I'll discuss a topic, I'll throw in my 2 cents, and then I leave the floor open to you, the viewers, to throw in your 2 cents, and then we can figure out how much change we got at the end of it. Basically, that's what we got, basically. So, that's what I got for that. So those are the 2 new videos that are coming out. We have the Anime GBU, and I swear to God, if that title exists on YouTube, I am going to be pissed. Because I have searched, and I'm not joking, I have actually typed it in, I have searched on Google, nobody has that title, so I want to claim it as mine, by the way. So those are going to be starting, the Andrew Discusses and the Anime GBU will be starting next year. That'll be like January or February I'll start doing those. Because I will be long done with Night Shift, and I will be long done into the new year. At least I'll have a good couple weeks to a month into it by the time I start. So there's that. As for my plans to do daily uploads, I want to try to do a lot of uploads in October, but unfortunately, life and time and everything else just it kicked my ass, basically. So that didn't really happen. Plus, I didn't have enough stuff to talk about. And I do have a bunch fixed up for when I do night shift, because I'll be on my computer before I go to work, so I can easily upload it before I go to work, and then problem solved. So there is that. Unless I don't do night shift, in which case, yay! I hate night shift. But if it doesn't work out that way, then I can upload them in the morning. They'll still get uploads. So we're good either way. So there is that. Or at least, or at night, I should say. I could do it at night. I wouldn't be able to do it in the morning. I'd be working mornings probably. I'll do it at night then. So there is that. That pretty much sums it up, I think. Let's see here. Anything else? Let's see, working on scripts. 2 new series. Unwraps is done. Update on the other stuff. Yeah, I think it pretty much covers it. So that's been your update video for... Oh! Q&A! Duh. Monthly Q&A videos. I am playing those. I will be recording them the last week of each month. So that basically means that I'll figure out the date and I'll announce it in the podcast. So yes, you can just skip to the end of it. I'll usually put it at the end or at the beginning if you don't want to listen to me rant for an hour or talk for an hour. That's fine. No more than 10 questions a person. No more than 10 questions per person. No politics. No religion. Otherwise, floor's open. Ask away. Every month I'm going to do a Q&A video, so feel free, drop your questions, and I will look forward to answering them, because I have a lot of fun doing those. They're a blast. Let's see. Is there anything else? Let's see, Q&A videos. Nope, I think that pretty much does it. So that's been your channel update video right here. Don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter at OtakuRhodes. You can also check out the official Web Designer 18 Facebook page. Don't forget to tune in to the Absolutely Completely Random podcast, uploaded every Sunday here on YouTube. Unless I have to work, in which case I'll have an announcement on one of my social media pages or in the discussion section. And until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes, and this has been your channel update. Thanks, everybody, and have a good night.